So this is environment of advertising. There we had a detailed explanation of advertising in the last June lecture, and this is about how environment is influencing in advertising. So there are uncertainty now when we compare in the earlier stages. Very long ago, company do their advertisement by own, but nowadays they are handing over to agencies. So that's become a major role. And earlier people are go for press advertisement, later radio, TV. Now people are go for social media kind of internet based on advertisement. So environment of advertisement comparing them past years, now it has been changed, right? So that's become a major element where you have lots of uncertainty and future remains, of course, because nowadays you have a number of agencies, they do the works, and there are nowadays number of social media, and they also took part a major role in advertising, right? So how far this environment have been changing for a long time. When we looking at this environment is mostly influenced by these emergence of internet. So earlier we had TV, radio. Before that we had newspaper, but nowadays major role played by internet. Also, this interactive division of many agencies, number of agencies have come. Like not only advertisement agency, but management agencies are there. Management consultancy firms are there. Production advisors people are there. Promotion agency, number of agents, audit accounting. I mean, audit firms are there. So they play major role. Even the people are there for editing, people are there for web designing, people are there for only shooting and give advertisement. So that become major role. So for a company itself, it's an advantage, though it's become rush. Huge traffic. Yeah, you have to pay more money, and you have to pay for more money. So, but it is very clear, visible. There you can simply notice number of agencies available, and that become major. Earlier now it's very difficult for you to target on few medias. Nowadays you have number of media. Sometimes as a competitive organization you are not visible, and nowadays you are very visible because now the environment of the organization also started develop, so you can know how many competitors are there in the market, how many customers are there in the market. So that is what we say, its industry is very clear, and opportunities of growing appear substantial. Also it started grow billing in speed grow. Number of organizations started grown, with the help of internet. Financial service improved, insurance improved, healthcare improved. That's also there we had to target. Suppose we put advertisement about financial service, it is also improved, so you have to go for. Imagine we are a health sector, we have to target on that kind of an improved advertisement. And online advertisement, as we know, it's emerging trend. You can put on online advertisement. Also, media buying and media planning is something like you have to plan where to advertise, when to advertise. That is media planning, and which media you are supposed to go for. So that is also become very highly specialized. You can do number of after uh, this new trend. You have number of media there. You can decide about the media a lot, and client will be looking for more comprehensive and better services. So that is also part and part. Earlier, people, public come and just buy and go. They listen whatever the seller or marketer or producer say. But nowadays, in current situation, not like that. I mean, customers started bargaining, started asking more prices. because of this awareness, because of this internet aware a lot, and because of this competitiveness. So that also one of the thing. And media planning become more far complex with this, like you have to cost of the media, you can analyze and find out what is more effective, what is not effective, whether it is newspaper is effective or radio or TV, what would be effective. So there you have to a little bit complex as well. Why we say it's complex? Because you have number of media, right? And online and offline advertisement also, the online advertisement we have to use internet and do. Offline mean you can put on internet, I mean you can share, but people will see later when they come on online, right? And on, right, so it's become a sending message offline, as we know, right? We go for offline and mean we are not on internet, but when we come in, it's automatically visible, right? That kind of advertising. And cost and intensive competition also there, because of this it's become more competitive. So we have to find out all these critical and emerged environmental change. So we have to make sure whether we are focusing and being on ethics in advertising, ethical in marketing. We should be ethical, we should not ethical, I mean, though a number of changes come, we have to be honest to the customers, we have to be honest to the customers. So it is like marketing ethics is various ethics deal with, mostly it is ethical is dealt in ethical advertisement and promotion, right? But we are looking at marketing ethics, basically deal with the advertising and promotion. Though it is deal with packaging also you have an ethical issue, production ethical issue. Ethic is a common word we use for social ethics, right? It is common word, but we used in marketing. Even in law, we use ethical. So in advertisement and promotion, there we are coming, as we looking at this is a communication from a manufacturer to customer or marketer to customer. So through this communication, you have to be ethic. You have to be genuine. You have to be trustworthy. You should not lie. You should not overpromise. So that become a major role, right? So we have some ethic advertisement in, there are some ethical pitfall in advertisement in promotion content. There are pitfalls. I mean, disadvantages are there. When we're looking at, there are issue over. There should be you have to be honest and truth in advertisement, right? Now, there was in an earlier, 1940, 60, tobacco used to be advertised as promoting health. So they advertise, they say like, they promote, we promote the health. Now, that is what people say now. Why people they smoke, they say like, they get a memory power, right? And still people are saying that. But this is an ethical pitfall. Why? Because you cannot say, it absolutely wrong. No, tobacco will never promote health, but they advertise. I mean, they put advertisement like that. If you want to do match, if you want to do so, I mean, find out a solution for a match, something else. You have to, smoke and get it. But that was there in 1940, right? So that kind of it's used as motivator, right? So, but it is a pitfall. That is what we say is used in the trustworthy. But now today, that legally it say that not only legally but also in morally also say you have to tell the real impact of tobacco, even that has been put on the packet. They say that it's cause of cancer, it's cause of heart attack, or it's cause of etc etc. Right? They say that 90 percentage of the packet is covered by these various serious harmfulness of using. Right? That is what ethics we say. But in other way for marketing and promotion, if you put that, people don't buy. But ethically, you have to put that because you have to be trustworthy to the audience, trustworthy to the public. You have to say, it is harmful. So we inform, but if you buy and die, we are not responsible. Right? So that is one it's like, and also issue with violence and sex related thing. You cannot use any kind of things. You cannot go for a scene of violence in an advertisement, or you should not see any sexual harassment in an advertisement, or you should not see any child violences in the advertisement. So that is also um, case. If we've seen that, it's become a problematical case. So in advertisement, you should not take any scenery or scenes or any dialogue related to this kind of violence. Yeah. And taste and controversy, something like we say, basically we say that we are just motivating people to buy. We say that say it is like hygienic product, female hygienic product. We say woman Horlicks, something else like. And people, we just say, it is only good for you. It is the only way. We just stimulate the public to buy. Right? That is also not good. Like Milo, we say, it's very strong, and we stimulate the children to buy. Right? We should not give over promise. Right? So which has been given on female hygienic product. A good example of that, woman Horlicks. It is Horlicks can become popular. Everybody we know, but they say like differentiate the market and say that woman Horlicks. Woman Horlicks is a common one. Again, they differentiate the market and coming and saying junior Horlicks. Understand? So it's Horlicks is a common one, but they are just stimulate the public, right? Giving more empty promises to buy that. Right, so we will have a video will be seen in this lecture as well, right? Example of this. We should not motivate it, any kind of, you cannot put advertisement for this kind of HIDS prevention cases, right? So we will have advertisement for this product of this as well, right? We have, right? And negative advertisement techniques in something like you say like don't use that brand and use our brand, so that is also not ethical. I mean, for an example, a brand, I mean a one brand product should not attack the other brand product in advertisement. So it is now also not ethical, and it's not a legal thing as well. The opposite person can file the case in the court. Right? Simple example I would like to say, Signal is advertising and saying, no, don't use glue guard. You cannot see any sceneries or any dialogue on that. You should not harm the opposite. Yeah? So when we're looking at descriptive and injunctive, descriptive and an injunctive norms. There are two type of norms. We are going looking at norms are there. Norms also social norm, but when you're looking at the injunctive and descriptive norm. Right, so we should know this, then only we easily know how people are using these norms. Norms also should be understand as we understand ethics in advertisement. Norms also you should be understand. So norms and ethics are not very related to management or marketing perspective. These are very related to sociology perspective, right? Norms, sociology aspect. Ethics, sociology aspect. So we have to understand that sociology aspect because we are in advertisement, we are dealing with public. So injunctive norm involve perception of which involve are typically approved and disapproved. For an example, norms which are approved by others, right? say like, I should tell truth, it is approved by others. So that's what I am speaking truth. Right? So which are something say, something they say, don't tell lie. I mean, don't. So there are disapproved activities are there. We say these are disapproved activities, and some activity we have approved activity. And how we categorize these approved and disapproved based on the others' perception, how others feel. When I dance on the road, I might know how others feel, how others perceive me. It as an approved way or disapproved way. If they say dancing on the public road is disapproved, so I will not dance. So that kind of activity. So they assist in an individual determining what is accepted. That is what they say. What is accepted by the social behavior? How people accept. Right? So how people unaccepted the social behavior. So that is injunctive. But descriptive mean how basically these which behavior are performed, typically performed. Normally, refer to the perception of other. So we'll be looking at how, even though they perceive, right? Okay, and what happens surrounding me, how others are doing, and I will be learn. Okay, people are walking on the road silently. Okay, right. So I also use silent. First one is basically like theory, how it has been accepted by people. Second one is I observe and find out how people do in this area. Okay, right. I also to be like that. So those are two theory, two norms, right? So these norms basically like basically you can find out Tamil and Sinhala meaning for norms, right? Very simple meanings are there. You can find out. So this is no, I mean descriptive and injunctive, right? And advertising culture. So they are advertising is deeply perceived. Culture also it's a sociology word as we know. So all these things are sociology term, but we are using it in advertising. So it is a deeply perceived part of live, what type of things are nowadays doing, as we used newspaper earlier. So nowadays, what is the advertising media culture is there, internet. So what culture we used to do. So it has been changed over the time, the decades, like newspaper, radio, TV, television. I mean television and internet, social media. So that is basically done. Right? Also, billboard become major roles. Worldwide, very famous worldwide advertising mode is billboard. Billboard mean big boards in the roads. Right? So what we do is we will have. I'll just put first until go back to. Uh, so press advertisement. There are as we look at press advertising is printing advertisement. Pioneer advertisement mode. Press used in number of ways, as we know, print, we see press. So not only newspaper, you might go for a magazine, banner, leaflet, brochures, notices, letters, billboards, everything come into this. And basically we say newspaper, it's very popular. Every people will buy for in sake of looking at news published by the medias. So newspaper become major role. In addition to that, there are a number of newspaper. Tamil, Sinhalese, and English. Also, even number of sections are there even in the newspaper. When we take Lanka Deepa, you have general news, crime news, sports, education, business news, etc. etc. Sections are there: children news, women news, editorial section. So easier for you to target on that sections. And we simply know how the business section is very useful for the advertising. So people can do. Or even you want to target children in the advertisement, you can go in the children section and you can advertise. Right? So that's a part of a thing. So as we know, we have seen, we have discussed this as well before the COVID 2019 lecture, I hope. Basically, circulation and the readership is very important. Circulation mean, as I told you, number of copies sold. Readership mean number of people read a newspaper. So it's both are very important. Why? Because we will be rank the newspaper basically on the circulation as a calculational method or readership as a calculational method. And we will be come across with saying that which has more circulated newspaper and which has more readership newspaper. Right? And the rates also vary based on that because basically they will charge a little higher money than other newspaper when it have huge circulation. Right? So some newspapers hold a lot and some are not because it's based on their loyalty of the newspaper at the same time the connection with the public, right? Which public also might have favorably they buy. I might be buying Lankadeepa, you may be not. You may buy Dinamina. So it's based on the wish of the public, at the same time loyalty of the newspaper as well. So it's basically a thing. There are three sizes as we discussed earlier as well. Board sheet is an ordinary sheet. Other than that, when you compare that sheet, there are tabloid case also. There are small newspapers again. And medium of that in between that also there are three there. Basic general size, Lankadeepa, Veeragesari, Sunday Observer are based on this. There are tabloid size are there, there are Udayan, that kind of newspapers also. So importance of the press advertisement is main important is cheaper compared to radio, TV. But when you started comparing with internet, you can't compare. But when you compare with radio and TV, press advertisement is cheaper and just go for on white print on, white and black print on the white newspaper. Right? So this kind of newspaper is there from 1980. The newspaper industry has largely moved away from the low quality paper to high quality. Now people are going for high quality newspapers. Earlier they go for a very low quality papers, right? And nowadays, and they go for Duplo, right? Hand machine operating printing earlier. Now we love people talking about earlier people go for Ronioing, and now it has been changed. Duplo, again one color, two color, three color, multicolor. After it four color, and again printing become Duplo, offset, digital printing, etc., etc. So that become, it has been improved all over the time, right? And type of printing, as we know, newspaper is one section. Magazines are there, maybe released on weekly, monthly. Directory advertisements are there, very popular directory advertisement, yellow pages. So that is also one and one. In addition to that, as we looking at brochure, flyers, which are distributed on the road, right? So people distribute. Brochures are something found on the track and the public places. Brochures are on, flyers insert on the newspaper. Sometimes they insert on the newspaper, but flyers and brochures are basically a small notices, right? It's a notice. Yeah? And postcards are there. Postcard also print on one side is printed, other side not printed. That kind of things also will be there. And display advertisement, basically you display maybe like TV, public places, or even in the roads, they display their logo, they display their photos, images, location, something else in the university, front side of the university also, okay, I mean, they put on the maps. So they display advertisement. Basically, example of display. Billboard also one of the example of the display. Billboards, we say big boards on the roads, we are simply seen by the pedestrian. Basically, it is put on the larger crowded area. They are basically they put very big boards, right? So that it is also a display, right? Even in internet also display. I mean, banner is a display. You have hang the banner, notices. You paste the notices, in the display, right? So it is display is a part and typically concern on copy and etc. Right? So billboard, very popular method as I discussed. Even when you have look at the history of the advertisement, also it is moved from printing, notice, display to billboard. So billboard is a structure location, but you have to select the location. You have to see what would be the public place, number of pedestrians should be look at, motorist, vehicleist, they have to look at. So you just put on that. There you have to have some legal obligation like that. You have to get permission from the municipal council sometime. You have to allocate the space. You have to sometime pay the tax for the municipal council as well. And internet advertisement also become popular. There you have to go for a banner, e-banner, etc., etc. That kind of things will become. So you might be looking at so there are billboard, there are billboard advertisements are there. Simply you can search. This is one billboard today. So billboards on the public places. So it's a billboard advertisement. It's a very popular when you compare not only on Sri Lanka but it's very popular globally. And we will have another.